So, with the new roster update coming tomorrow on the 17th, I'm going to be telling you some guys that I think can go from gold to diamond and from silver to gold. Now, if you have been watching this channel, you have all your notifications turned on, you've probably already watched my earlier roster update video that I did drop last week. I was talking about guys who I think will get the upgrade that they need, and I said you need to invest as early as possible. So I'm not going to mention those guys that I did in this video. It's going to be new guys that I have that I think can go from gold to diamond and from silver to gold. I won't mention guys like Robbie Ray, Yasmani Grandal, things like that. So don't come in my comments saying, where's Robbie Ray? Where's Yasmani Grandal? I already mentioned them in my other roster update video, so if you want to go watch that, click the top right of the screen or go into the comments and click the link in the description so you can go watch that video. Also, leave a like and drop a comment if you haven't already, and subscribe to the channel and turn on all your notifications when you do subscribe. We're trying to hit 1K. We're really close, man. I believe we're, 80 away or something like that, so I appreciate y'all for coming and subscribing to the channel. And yeah, we might as well go and talk about some guys I think can go from gold to diamond and from silver to gold. Alright, so we're going to start off with Pete Alonso, and I was getting a lot of comments on my early roster update prediction. Where is Pete Alonso? Where's Pete Alonso? So here you go. Here's Pete Alonso. His last 14 days, a 258 batting average, a 319 OBP, a 613 slugging percentage, which gives him a 932 OPS. 4 home runs, 11 RBIs, 16 hits, a 114 TOPS plus, and a 142 SOPS plus. Now, in the last 7 days, he has not been great, but he has been getting very unlucky. I've been watching those games. He's been hitting the ball very hard. Just getting unlucky. But I don't think he's going to go diamond. But, I've been seeing a lot of people saying he was going to go diamond. Plus, before this, like last week, he was doing really well. And in the last 14 days again, doing really, really well. So maybe they give him a boost off of his last 14 days. But since the last 7 days have been bad, I don't know if he goes up. But definitely a nice cheap pickup if you want to take a risk on Pete Alonso. After Pete Alonso, we have the 599 king. I never thought I would say this, but Javier Bias. In his last month, by the way, he has a 1,100 OPS. He has a 427 OBP. He's walked 7 times. I'm surprised by that, by the way. A 353 average, a 169 TOPS plus, and a 197 SOPS plus, and 7 homers in the last month. And in the last 7 days, a 1,500 OPS, a 480 batting average. He's walked 6 times. He's walked more than he struck out. I never thought I would say this from Javier Bias. A 581 OBP. I never thought I would say this at all, but Javier Bias may go diamond this year. He's been playing well this month. Definitely has a shot going diamond. As you can see, his price is starting to go up a bit in the 2K range. Still, you can make a nice profit off of Javier Bias. I definitely think he has a chance to go diamond. After Javier Bias, we have JT Realmuto, a very good player as well. Was a former diamond at the start of the year. In the last 7 days, a 1,289 OPS, a 556 OBP, 733 slugging, a 467 batting average. Now in the last month, he had an 812 OPS, a 288 batting average, 373 OBP. He's doing pretty well. Now in the last 14 days, wasn't that great at all, 769 OPS. But then again, he's a catcher, and I think he definitely can get the upgrade. He's not having a horrible year, but he's not having a JT Realmuto year either. So I definitely think he can go back to being a diamond, especially with the OPS in the last 7 days, but we shall see. And after him, we have a guy who I think really deserves to go diamond. He's one of the most underrated players in baseball, definitely a top 3 catcher in baseball, and that's Will Smith. Will Smith, in the last month, by the way, a 1,095 OPS. He has a 429 OBP, 10 walks, a 333 batting average, 667 OPS, a TOPS plus at 141, and 194 SOPS plus. He's doing really well, and in the last 7 days, a 1,166 OPS, a 308 batting average, a 474 OBP. Will Smith definitely deserves to go diamond. I don't know if he will though, because he is an 82, but definitely he's going to make it to the postseason, so he'll get that postseason update as well. I definitely think Will Smith is a good investment. And after him, we have a guy that I never expected to have on this list after the year he's had, and it's Francisco Lindor. I don't believe I ever would say Francisco Lindor after the first half would go back to diamond, but he's been insane the last 14 days. A 273 batting average, a 388 OBP, a 636 slugging, and a 1,024 OPS, a 177 TOPS plus, and a 169 SOPS plus. And in the last 7 days, a 1,155 OPS and 4 homers. Francisco Lindor somehow may go back to Diamond, and in the last month, by the way, an 851 OPS, that's a pretty good Lindor standard season right there. I definitely think Francisco Lindor has a good shot at going back to Diamond. If not, getting a nice upgrade to 83, and in the last roster update of the year, definitely could get that upgrade. And after him, we have another former Diamond, and that is going to be Trevor Story. And Trevor Story, in his last 14 days, he's got a 972 OPS, a 659 slugging, a 313 OBP, doing really well in the last month. Not the greatest average, but definitely an 820 OPS. He's still having a decent year, might I add. A 3.4 baseball reference WAR, 22 home runs, an 801 OPS, which isn't horrible, and a 103 OPS plus. Like, Trevor Story isn't having the worst year. It's just a down year compared to how good he's been the last couple of years. And definitely in the last 14 days, Trevor Story has been a great player. Definitely think he deserves to go back to Diamond, or at least get a nice upgrade. And my final Diamond for this video is going to be Kendall Graven. Kendall Graven, in the last 6 games he's played in, has not allowed a run, but his whip has been kind of high, and he has a 9.5 strikeouts per 9. Doing very, very well. He's been, invested heavily by a lot of people. I've always said Kendall Graven is not a great investment, but this week, I definitely think he is. I think Kendall Graven definitely deserves to go Diamond after having no runs given up in his last 6 starts, in his last 6 appearances, but in the last month, a 4.50 ERA, so you have to be aware of that. We shall see if he goes Diamond or not. So now we're going to move on to our silvers to golds, and first we're going to have one of the most underrated pitchers in baseball, in my opinion, the most underrated pitcher in baseball, and that's going to be Sandy Alcantara. And Sandy Alcantara, what a beast! In the last month, a 1.93 ERA, and that's in 5 starts, by the way. He's got a 12.1 strikeouts per 9, 50 strikeouts in the last month, and his last 7 days, which is 1 start, he pretty much threw 8 innings, 7 Ks, no runs given up, 7.9 strikeouts per 9. Definitely a really, really good pitcher. And in the last 14 days, 1.93 ERA as well, 0.6 whip, 27 strikeouts, and a 10.4 strikeouts per 9. Sandy Alcantara, one of the best pitchers in baseball. He's going to go gold without a doubt. And if he doesn't, SDS, I'm coming to San Diego. And whoever made that decision to not make him gold, you're getting a DDT through a table. After him, we have a nice rookie, definitely going to win the Rookie of the Year in the American League, in my opinion at least. That's going to be Alek Manoah. In his last 7 days, which is 1 start, no runs, given up in 8 innings, 10 strikeouts, 11.3 strikeouts per 9. And in the last month, a 3.48 ERA, 29 strikeouts and 8.4 strikeouts per 9. He's pitched very well now in the last 14 days. Not great, but that's only because of 1 start, so I can't really blame him there. His last other starts have been amazing. I definitely think Alek Manoah deserves to go gold. He's been pitching really well and definitely deserves to be the Rookie of the Year as well, so definitely going to go gold in my opinion. After him, we have a guy I don't think I've seen anyone talk about, and that's going to be Nikki Lopez. I had to look at his stats because I was like, what am I seeing here? In the last month, a 918 OPS, a TOPS plus at 145, 380 batting after 437 OBP, and a 481 slugging. He's got 41 hits in the last month. I don't know what the hell is going on. In the last 14 days, an 899 OPS, 375 batting average, and in the last 7 days, a 1075 OPS, a 444 batting average. Nikki Lopez is somehow playing very well. Definitely deserves to go gold. He's hitting the ball well. He plays very good defense as well. His WAR on the season is a 4.0. I definitely think Nikki Lopez deserves to go gold and probably will get a player of the month if he plays well throughout this whole entire month. My gosh, Nikki Lopez. He's been playing well and I didn't even realize it. After Nikki Lopez, which is a crazy pick, we have Max Fried on the last 7 days, which is 1 start. Wasn't great. 3 earned runs, 7 strikeouts, though, which is 10.5 strikeouts per 9. But in the last month, a 2.45 ERA, a 0.84 whip, and 8.2 strikeouts per 9, 30 strikeouts. And in the last 14 days, which is 2 starts, a 1.25 whip, a 3 ERA, 12 strikeouts, and a 9.0 strikeouts per 9. Max Fried has definitely been amazing this year, bouncing back from that first half, having a really, really good second half, and a 2.45 in the last month for his ERA. Definitely doing well. I definitely think he deserves to go gold. After him, we're going to have a guy who's going to finish top 10 in the AL Cy Young, which is crazy that he's still a silver. While he's going to finish top 10 in the AL Cy Young. That's going to be Nathan Eovaldi, the FIP god. He has a 3.5 ERA on the year, but like a 2.8 FIP, bro. That guy is the FIP legend. But in his last month, a 1.76 ERA, a .946 WHIP, and 11.7 strikeouts per 9. He's definitely been amazing. 40 strikeouts in the last 14 days, 1.96 ERA, a 1.036 WHIP, and a 12.8 strikeouts per 9. In the last 7 days, a 16.2 strikeouts per 9 and a 1.80 ERA. Nathan Eovaldi has been amazing. Definitely deserves to be a goal. I don't know why he isn't already. He's going to finish top 10 in AL Cy Young. What's going on here? After him, we have a pretty wild card pick, a guy who I didn't think was going to have an insane year, but he has a 151 OPS plus on the year, and it's not really being talked about, and that's Darren Ruff. In the last 14 days, a 963 OPS, a 310 batting average, and a 412 OBP. I definitely think that deserves to be gold. He's a really good player. A 106 T OPS plus and a 157 S OPS plus in the last 14 days as well. Definitely deserves to go gold. He's been hitting the ball well and has definitely been good for the Giants and their success. After him, we have a guy who I think is confirmed at this point to go gold, and that's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Definitely could be the Player of the Month Lightning reward at that. But in the last month, a 1,062 OPS, a 356 batting average, a 441 OBP, a 621 slugging. He has 5 homers in the last month. He's definitely been doing amazing. And in the last 14 days, he has a 1,244 OPS, a 796 slugging, a 367 batting average, and a 448 OBP, and a TOPS plus at 206. Lourdes Gurriel is going to go gold. That's without a doubt. As you can see, people are investing into him heavy. And yeah, definitely deserves to go gold as well. If you guys haven't already subscribed to the channel, it would be really appreciated. I hope you enjoyed this video. Also, leave a like and drop a comment on who you are investing in. And yeah, I love y'all. Thank you for watching. Peace. Go make your stubs, baby.